Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, we're doing another Shop My Stash. I believe this is number 4 or 6. I'm not sure. It's going to be in the title. We'll see which one it is. I have been putting thought into my Shop My Stashes because I've been doing it a certain type of way and it doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm missing something in these videos. Instead of just talking about products the whole time, I know that tends to be a little or get a little boring over time. So I did kind of switch it up for this video. First of all, we're going to talk about how many uses I got out of the products from last month. I feel like keeping track of the amount of uses is really important for me, especially because it keeps me accountable for how many times I actually use the products. Because if I know that I don't need to count, I don't need to check in with you guys, I'm not going to use the products, honestly. I'm going to put them on the side and forget about them and not use them. So the counting the uses thing is helping me and keeps me accountable for actually using these products. So we are going to continue that. So we are going to count up the amount of uses that I got out of the products from last month. And then we're going to move on to actually choosing the products for this month. For the month of July, I'm going into my stash and you guys are coming along with me. We're going to pick out a couple products. We're putting my book to rest where I write down all my makeup, and we're just choosing randomly stuff that I've been wanting to use more just to make it more fun, and that's what I did for that. And then the last part of the video, which is part 3, is going to be where you guys are going to see me actually throw on the makeup that I chose, which is what I came up with today. Girl, and it is hot today, so if you guys see a little bit of sweat on my nose or whatever, you know why. And the fan is on today, but oh my god, it is hot. We're gonna go ahead and get into the numbers. The most amount of uses that I got was 8. It's a little disappointing because there was a transition from being at work wearing makeup 5 times a week to summertime where I don't have to wear makeup every single day anymore. So that's where the transition happened, but 8 was the most amount of uses that I got this month. So the Wet n Wild BFF primer did get used a total of 8 times. Honestly, I really like this primer because of the way it smells. I really like the packaging. I like that it provides a nice glowy type of base. What I don't like is all of the sparkles. At first I was like, oh yeah, I could deal with it. But then throughout the times that I was using it, I noticed that you can see the glitters when you throw on your foundation, your powder. You can still see all the sparkles on your face. So that's what I didn't really enjoy about this product. But I am going to keep using it, you know, from here and there, especially now that we're in summer. But I don't know, I didn't really like it for like work and stuff. It was kind of annoying because throughout the day I could still see the sparkles on my face. That's just the thing that kind of turned me off from this product. But it did get used a total of 8 times, which is really nice. Same thing goes for the setting spray. This is also from the Wet n Wild and SpongeBob collection. Really nice. It smells beautiful. It smells like the primer. They both smell so amazing. Except for this one, I mean, it does leave a nice kind of glowy skin. I just prefer my e.l.f. setting spray more to this one. I don't know, but I'm still going to keep using it. Honestly, it wasn't blown away by this, but again, it did get used the most times in my collection just because it was easy to throw in the basket and to throw on in the morning time. So this did get used a total of 8 times, but honestly, I'm not like in love with it as much as I was at first. The Colors Full Cover Concealer was used a total of 8 times. I did pair this with another concealer, and this is really nice, but I use it mostly just to provide a little bit of brightness on the under eyes. So I'm glad that I got some use out of this one. Metamorphosis powder got used a total of 8 times as well. Really beautiful powder. I really like how it left the face, so I'm glad that this got chosen. I'm going to keep using it whenever I can. It's a stunning powder. Definitely recommend this. And the last product that got used 8 times is the e.l.f. Shape and Stay Brow Pencils. You guys know this is like a brow wax for my brows. It just provided such beautiful natural brows. I love this product. I'm going to keep using it, and hopefully I can find it at my local Dollar Tree again because it's so good. So if you see it, definitely recommend. It's a really nice product. So the amount that I used a total of 0 times was the liquid lipstick from, I think this is Wow Factory. I found this at my local Dollar General. And yeah, it's a really stunning shade, but I just didn't really reach for it. I don't know, I kind of like the other shade that I got more, which is the LA Colors one, but this one's really nice, really great formula. I just didn't reach for it. So now my foundation's breaking up because it's hot in here. It's making it worse. I'm just gonna leave it. With a total of 1 use, we have the lipstick from Beauty Creations in this shade Very Much. I didn't really, you guys know how I feel about lipsticks, but this is a stunning shade. And the LA Colors Beauty Pot eyeshadow in the shade Mesmerizing. I didn't really use a lot, just 1 time, but It's really nice formula. I just don't reach for my single shadows as much. All right, with a total of 2 uses, we have the Santee Diamond Liner in pink. We have the Elite Beauty Lip Gloss. Wore these only 2 times. And sadly, both palettes got used only 2 times, which is the BH It's My Ray Ray and my Pure Times Barbie palette. Sad, but it happened. Right, we have 3 products with a total of 4 uses. First of all, the Maybelline Molten Gold Highlight got used 4 times. The She Glam Spring It On Liquid Highlight. You guys know how I feel about this. I don't like this product, so it was a little tough trying to use this, and this one's in Fancy Fizz. And lastly, the LA Colors Velvet Plush Liquid Color in the shade Teddy. This is my favorite, but I didn't really use it as often, surprisingly. 5 products with a total of 5 uses. We have both face products, which is the Amuse Blush in Antique, the Wet n Wild Bronzer in Princess, both liners, the e.l.f. Gel Waterproof Gel Liner in Black, the Huda Beauty Dual Ended Liner, and also the Ulta Beauty Dual Brow Pencil. Honestly, I did get some use out of this, but I don't like this type of product for my brows. At first it looks really, and I dropped it. At first it looked really nice on the brows, but after time went on, I just didn't want to sharpen it. I was a little lazy. I much prefer my AOA Studio Slim Brow or my Romantic Beauty Brow Pencil than that one. So I did get that one. A little bit of use, but not as much as I wanted to. With a total of 6 uses, we have the Beauty Creations Poreless Face Primer with Studio Fat Lash Mascara and the Wet n Wild Hello Halo. Honestly, I kind of like this at first, but then as I started using it, I don't like this. It just kind of dries a little too quickly. It starts patching up on the face. I didn't really enjoy using this product. And lastly, with 7 uses, we have the She Glam Complexion Pro Foundation. Stunning, perfect shade match for me. I love the formula. I love the packaging. Everything about this I love. I'm so glad I got to use this throughout the month. All right, as I mentioned earlier, next you guys are going to see me choosing out the makeup from my collection, and then you guys are going to see me throw everything on the face. So I hope you guys enjoy this type of video, and let me know down below if you like this type of style. But I'll let you guys go ahead and go into my collection now. So we have a couple eyeshadow primers here. I am going to choose, this is the one that I'm choosing today, the AOA Studio Nude Soft Base Eye Primer. I really like this one, so I'm going to choose that one today. I'm also going to grab a couple cream products. First one is going to be the Colourpop Flexitarian Highlight. So I'm going to do the AOA Studio Hush Cream Sheer Blush in the shade Cozy. So for lip liners, I'm going to grab one. I'm going to use the Colourpop Lippie Pencil in the shade Petal Please. And liners are here. I'm going to grab, no, this one wasn't, it's not my stash. We'll do this one. I haven't done the Amuse Duo Jumbo Eyeliner in Black Brown, so I'm going to do this one for this month. A couple of primers here, concealers and mascaras. So for face primers, let's see, something that I haven't used is, I'm going to give myself 2 primers. So the first one's going to be the Ulta Beauty Cool Committee Primer. I've only used this one, so I kind of want to see what this does. Also, this one from Italia Deluxe, the This Is Bananas Glow Up Face Primer. For mascara, I kind of want to use this one a little more. This is the Damn Girl Mascara from Too Faced. We have a couple concealers as well. I kind of want to use this one up. Let's see. There's a couple I haven't used. Oh, this is an eyeshadow primer. I don't even know why it's here. A couple of different ones that I haven't used. I'll throw this one in, the Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. This one's in the shade Medium Natural, so we're going to use that. I have my brow products in here, so I'm going to choose, let's see, something that I never use. Well, you know what? I kind of want to try to use up the Romantic Beauty because I feel like it does have a little bit of product in here, so we're going to use that. And then for brow set, I kind of want to use this one. This is the Ulta Beauty Brow Gel and Clear. And then let's use a soap product. I kind of want to use the You Can Be Situations. We had the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel before. We can use the You Can Be. So I'm going to give myself a colorful liner and a black or brown liner. So I kind of want to do, I know I want to do more colorful looks, so I'm going to choose the blue for the colorful section. This is the Artista AOA Studio liner. And then for this section, I'm gonna give myself brown. I never really use brown, so we're gonna use the brown one in the Artista liner. I do want to do like at least one liquid shadow, so I kind of want to use this one here. Haven't touched this in a long time, the Color Spell liquid shadow. So we're gonna throw that in. I have my foundations at the top, so let's see the foundation. I am wearing this one today. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do feel like it's almost out, so I'm gonna choose the e.l.f. Camo CC cream just so we could use this up. I do have a couple of options for lip gloss, so I kind of want to use this one. I haven't used this in a long time, the Colourpop So Juicy Lip Plumper. I'm only going to choose one lip gloss, so let's move on to liquid lipsticks. Okay, I do have quite a bit of them, so let's see what I want to use. Use this one in a long time. This is the Black Heart Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Black. It's called Cursed. Really nice, so let's try that. So let's step out of the comfort zone, and then another more neutral shade. Okay, so I chose the C Color liquid lipstick. This one's in Candy Kiss, really neutral shade, so we're gonna do that, and that's it for liquid lipsticks. We're gonna move on to my other makeup. All right, so everything else is in this section. I do want to use this up, which is a Wet n Wild contour palette in Dulce de Leche, so we're gonna throw that in there. Okay, so all my blushes are in this section here. I do want to get some use out of this one, the Beauty Treat Sweet Cheeks Blush and Illuminator, so we're going to throw that in there. All right, so I chose the bronzer from Metamorphosis. This one is in the shade Panda. Use this one. I never touch it. This was also from Beauty Treats. This is a Radiance bronzer. Yeah, we'll do this one. I never touch it, so we're going to do that. Could do one of the powders. I want to try the Sephora Beauty Amplifier one a little more. I haven't tried this in a long time. I've only used this once, so we're going to use that. I'm going to add the Metamorphosis lipstick in the shade Dreaming. You guys know how much I love that. Setting spray, which is one that I haven't used. I haven't tried this one in a long time, the A+ setting spray. So I'm going to throw that in there. All right, lastly we have palettes. So I know I want to try out one that's back here that you guys know I did my palette collection video, so a lot of my palettes are not really organized. So this is one of the palettes that I want to try out for this month, the Romantic Beauty Dessert palette. Oh, this palette is so stunning, and ever since I did my makeup collection video, like my palette collection video, I wanted to give this one another go, so I am going to use this one. That one's going in. All right, so we do have one more to pick, so let's see what I want to choose. We'll give this one another go, the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette, just because I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but this one's also like a more neutral kind of option. I'm gonna give it another try. This is gonna be the other one I choose, so that's gonna go in here. And that's all that I chose. First of all, I'm going to go in with both primers that I chose. First, going in with the Ulta Beauty Cool Committee Primer. I'm going to grab some of that and just throw it on. So I'm going to take some of the Italia Deluxe. This is Banana's Glow Up Face Primer, and it's supposed to smooth and brighten from Italia Deluxe. Really nice formula, smells really nice. It's just going to provide a little bit of glowiness to the face. As you can see, it just provided a little bit of a glow to the face, nothing crazy, and it feels so nice. I can definitely feel the coolness from the Ulta Beauty primer on the face as well. So we're going into the e.l.f. CC cream. As you guys know, this is really popular. I use mine in medium 330W. 2 pumps should be good for all over the face. I feel like this CC cream went really nicely over top those two primers. It looks really nice on the face. Next, I chose the AOA Studio Hush Cream Sheer Blush in the shade Cozy from AOA Studio. I'm gonna go ahead and take my stippling brush. I also chose the Colourpop Flexitarian Highlight. I like using this as a cream highlight because it's so wet. It feels like a wet kind of formula to me. So I feel more comfortable with 4 powders just because it is that kind of cream formula. So I'm gonna take that and throw it on the cheekbones. This gives you that natural kind of glow. Well, to me from here, it looks natural. I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but it is so pretty. For concealer, I chose the Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. And I am gonna throw this on and this on alone. Usually I mix my concealers, but this is the only one I chose, so this is the one we're using, and this one's in medium natural. This concealer smells so good. I'm not gonna add any more, but that looks fine. Usually I like cake it on, but I think that looks okay. Next, I went ahead and threw in my Wet n Wild contour palette because I always throw it into my makeup routine anyway, so I decided just to add it into this Shop My Stash. Take the banana shade and I'm gonna set the eyes and the under eyes. This is the part where my foundation starts to break up on my nose because it is so hot today. So once the powders go on, it's like I'm already sweaty. So hopefully we don't get that today. For the face, I have the Sephora pressed powder, and this is just the one that was on sale. I mentioned in my Sephora video. This one is like a white kind of powder, but it's like a translucent one. It doesn't come off white on the face. Take some of that, and I love that it comes with a mirror. Really convenient. I'm gonna take some, just go all over the face. For bronzer, we're going to go ahead and use the Metamorphosis bronzer in the shade Panda. To look at that shade, this one is rather pigmented, so I'm going to take a light hand. Going in with the Beauty Treat Sweet Cheeks blush. This one is the strawberry one. Looks like this. I could still see flexitarian coming through. Let me know if you could see that. It is stunning. If you don't follow Emma Fleming here on YouTube, you definitely have to. That's her favorite highlight ever, is the Colourpop Flexitarian highlight. She got me into it, she got me to buy it, and it's stunning. Definitely go check her out. I'll have her channel linked down below. Stunning. Love. For highlight, I'm going to go ahead and use the Beauty Treat Radiance Bronze. And this is a highlight. I don't know why they put bronze on it, but this is really pretty and there's no number or name on it. That's a look at that product. Stunning. And then on the cheekbones and brow bone. We honestly don't need this because the Flexitarian highlight is shining rather boldly from underneath the powder, but I mean, who cares? It looks stunning. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been doing my makeup in a different type of order. I don't know why, but that's what's happening. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and do lips. I'm gonna line my lips using the Colourpop Petal Please lip liner. Next, I'm gonna throw some of the C Color liquid lipstick. This one's in Candy Kiss. Ooh, way pinker than I thought it was gonna be, but oh well. Next, taking my Metamorphosis lipstick in the shade Dreamy, and gonna lighten it up. Lastly, for lips, I'm gonna use my Colourpop So Juicy Lip Plumper, and yeah, that's just, oh, this one's in Show Off. All right, next, going into brows, I'm gonna use my Romantic Beauty eyebrow pencil. Right, those are the brows. It looks so good. I love this pencil. Next, I'm gonna throw on a little bit of You Can Be brow styling soap on over top. I've seen other people do this. I think Jessica Braun does this, where she throws it on after the pencils on the eyebrows. And I haven't done that, so I wanted to try it to see how that works. Usually I do the soap brow situation before the brow pencil, and it makes it a little difficult because it's already kind of wet and it feels weird. It just kind of slips and slides. So we're gonna try it her way. Just taking a tad bit and I'm gonna throw that over top. I don't feel like it really did anything. Again, I'm gonna keep trying it. I probably did it wrong. I didn't want to apply too much, but the brows still look good, so I'm fine with that. We do have a eyeshadow primer. It's the AOA Studio Nude Soft Base Primer, so we're going to use that on the eyes. Do a tad bit with my finger. So we're going into eyeshadow, and this is the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. There's a look at that product, and those are the shades we're working with today. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a look with this palette. I'm throwing on some of the jumbo liner from Amuse. Right, next I'm going to take the Color Spell Liquid Shadow, and this one is in the shade, nope, it has no shade, so I'm just going to tap that on the upper lid. Next I'm taking the liner that I chose, which is Artista liner in brown. I'm gonna set the brows even further using the Ulta Beauty Brow Gel in Clear. I forgot I chose this as well. And on some of the mascara that I chose, which is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. I went ahead and threw on some Ioni lashes. These are stunning. And lastly, we're gonna throw on some setting spray with the A+ setting spray that locks in makeup, and we're gonna end it. Okay, so this is the final look. I really liked how everything paired together. There were 3 items that I didn't get to use that are in my Shop My Stash. The first product is the Black Heart Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Cursed, which is just a black liquid lipstick. It's really pretty, but I don't think it would have gone with today's look. We had another Artista liner from the Shop My Stash site, but this one is in blue. And that's a look at that liner. And also the Romantic Beauty Dessert Palette we didn't get to use. I was going to use it, but once we threw on the lipstick, I don't think it would have gone. I was going to do like a colorful look, but this one basically comes with a ton of colorful shades. But of course, I am going to use this throughout the month. And I'm going to try to post pictures in the next Shop My Stash and hopefully get a couple shots of that. But this is such a stunning palette. I love the shades in here. Cannot wait to use this. It's so stunning. And with that, we made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I mentioned in this video is going to be down below, all the names of the prices, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget, I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so if you could stick around, that would be amazing. I have my Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a lot of makeup finds from drugstore to high end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.